Hey guys, and welcome to Katie Loves Makeup. Okay, I have a little bit of a tutorial and also my first contest today. I am going to be creating a look from the new Sleek palette, which is Bohemian, which is absolutely fantastic. It's limited edition and it comes in a white palette, which is a little bit different from normal. They usually come in the black palettes, but as you can see there's a gorgeous range of colour with a foam tip applicator which has fallen out. Now we've got a range of matte shades here, but we've also got a range of shimmery shades here. As you can see, some of them are really sort of gorgeous bronzy browns. We've got matte purple there, which I'm going to use, so I'm going to do a tutorial on this eye in a second. And also as well, it's got some fantastic neutrals, which are great. And if you want to win one of these palettes, then just stick around to the end of the tutorial. Okay, let's get started. I don't have any foundation on. I'm going to pop some of that on after I do the eye, because these eyeshadows are mineral eyeshadows and there may be some fallout, so I want to wait until that's complete. I'm going to take a flat shader brush, and this one I'm using is a 194 by MAC. I'm going to take this matte beige shade from the Bohemian palette. Okay, and I'm going to pack that onto the eye, all the way from the lash line up to the brow bone. I'm going to take my MAC 226 brush and take a little bit of this matte dark brown onto the edge of the brush. Make sure to tap it off, and then what I'm going to do is to trace your socket line with this brown and then just draw it down on the outer corner of the lash. Now this brown is gorgeous because it has purple undertones. It's going to go really well with the purple that we're going to put on the top and really intensify that. Once that's in place, I'm just going to use a 217 brush and just lightly blend that out. Okay, once you've finished blending in that brown, then we're going to take this matte purple with the same 226 brush and the same technique right on the edge, and then what you're going to do is to draw a shape in the outer corner of your eye. It's often referred to as the outer V because it's a sideways V on this particular eye, so you draw up and then across. Once you've placed that darker purple in that V shape on the outer part of the eye, then what we're going to do is we're going to use the same 217 as we did for the purple brown, and we're going to lightly blend it back and forwards, working upwards. Once you've started to bring that colour up into that part of the eyelid, then what you're going to do is you're going to concentrate on the outer part of the colour, because what we want to do is graduate the colour so that the deeper part of the purple is around the crease area. So just do the same motions, backwards and forwards. If you do sort of two jerky sort of movements and one smooth, then what that would do is really blend out those edges. If you're happy with the blending that you've done on the purple, then what we're going to do is we're going to place a little bit of the matte beige underneath the brow and then just down to the corner of the eye. So that creates a highlight underneath your brow. And then take the 217 again and then just gently backwards and forwards to use that matte powder to blend out any harsh lines. Okay, the top eyeshadow's done. What we're going to do is take that purple and run that underneath the eyelashes. So that it joins up between the pupil area and where the colour is on the upper lid. Okay, take the 194 brush with the matte beige and then do the same, running from the inner corner of the eye to where the purple starts. just make sure that highlights in the inner corner as well. That will really open up your eyes. Okay, now we're going to take eyeliner, and what I'm going to be using today is pencil eyeliner, and this is the Urban Decay 24/7. This is their black, it's called Zero, and I'm going to use it to align the waterline. And then I'm going to use it to line the top part of the eyelashes on the waterline on the top. So where it's wet, then there's two ways of doing it. You can either lift your eyelid and then use small strokes at the top, or you can place it just inside your eyelid and run it along. Either way it's going to tickle to start off with. But that gives you a real sort of solid frame to your eye. Okay, what I'm going to do now is to coat my lashes with top and bottom with this mascara. This is Rimmel Sexy Curves in waterproof, and then I'll come right back and show you the rest of the face. Okay, the mascara's on, and what we're going to do is we're going to highlight the under the eye with a flash of yellow, and we're going to use the yellow in the palette just on the edge of a pencil tip brush. This is 219 by MAC, and then I'm just going to draw that from the inner corner, make it quite a thick line because it's going to be a nice flash of colour, up and over the matte colour that you put on there, meeting up with the purple, and then just use that brush just to blend that join ever so slightly and make sure it's equal on the other side. Okay, that's the eyeshadows done. Now I'm going to move straight on to the base. I'm just going to pop some concealer on under my eyes, and this is Studio Finish Concealer. I'm just going to apply with a clean finger. This is NW20 in colour. And how I'm going to apply that is just around where that colour is, because obviously you don't want that colour to either merge in with your concealer or for the colour and all the work you've done to be lost. So just a nice triangle shape underneath your eye. Fantastic. And then I'm going to apply a foundation over the rest of my face. And what I'm going to be using is Revlon's Photo Ready. And the colour that I am is 003, which is Shell. Okay, and the way that I do that is I pop that onto 3 clean fingers and just dot that over my face and neck. And then I use a stippling brush. This is a Sigma 187 brush, just in small circular motions. The blush, I'm going to use Lady Blush by MAC, which is a cream colour, just on the edge of my other stippling brush. This one's Coastal Scents. And what I want is just a little flush of colour. Use Cream Sheen Glass, and this is in Boy Bait. Now I really love this palette. I've got one of these to give away. I purchased it with my own money. I got it from Superdrug in this country, which is where Sleek is stocked. They are limited edition, so I'm sure that they'll fly off the shelves pretty quickly. And what I'd like to do is to give this away to one of my subscribers, and so that you can enjoy this palette as much as I have. There are a few rules in order to win the palette. In order to do so, just pop a comment below. I don't mind if you pop enter me or anything that you want to do, want to say about the video. That's not a problem. Just whack it down there, and I will choose randomly using round.org, I think it is, on the closing date to pick a winner. It's open internationally, so anyone has the chance to win this palette, but if you are under 16, then do let your parents know that you're entering this competition, so that if you do win, they don't mind you giving me your post address so I can send you your prize. Okay, you must be a subscriber, and the closing date of this competition is going to be the 1st of April, and that will be at midday GMT here in the UK. So get your comments in down there, and good luck.